the best angle, but welcome to the makeup cemetery, or more accurately, the beauty cemetery, because I am getting rid of some other beauty products, but I just thought makeup cemetery sounded nicer. So that's what we're gonna do. These are just, beauty makeup items that I am saying goodbye to. Whether they're empties that I loved or I didn't like so much, or they were just okay, I'll tell you my review on them. And then there are some serious offenders in here. They deserve hard jail time, and they should never enter a beauty store or your hands again. I hated some of them. So, let's start. We're going with makeup first. Okay, I've done a count and I have simply just 8 products that I'm getting rid of, 2 of which are, actually 6 of them are makeup and then 2 are just general beauty. Okay, the first ones, the Benefit Precisely My Brow, and oh my god, it's all like rubbed off. The Hyper Fix Brow Sweat, 24-hour brow setter. This is like super glue for your brow hairs. It does, like many brow gels, do that annoying thing where it like dries and gets white if you put too much on, but this is amazing. I think I've been using the Benefit brow products since 2019, so that's like 7 years, and they've served me very, very well. These were like repurchases. I also have the Goof Proof one, but I haven't finished that yet. This was so great, and oh, I kind of want to keep it because it's got a nice spoolie, but the spoolie is also kind of looking dirty. But I think this is just so good. And I was using shade 4.5 if you're wondering, and yeah, it just holds all day, it stays all day, it gives you like that precise fill-in that you want. And I also used to like using this like as eyeliner on like less makeup days, and it would look very natural, and like it's very chill and easy to put on, super, user friendly. It's great. Both of them are great products, but my brow routine has just changed now, so I'm probably not going to repurchase them. I think the issue I have now is that I had to stop filling in my brows because I used to love like a thick bold brow and like drawing it out, but then I got into the habit of cleaning up my brows too much and tweezing quite a lot of hair off towards the end so that it looked neat, and over time the brows length just kept shrinking and getting smaller and smaller, until one day I looked at a picture from when I was like 17 or 18 and I was shocked. I was like, oh my gosh, where did that brow length go? So I made a resolution to no longer tweeze or clean up my brows except in the middle here, and that I was only going to use brow gel, and I switched to just a regular like Superdrug clear brow gel. I think it's a dupe for the Got To Be one, which is like also super cheap. It was £4 in the store, so I just do that now. It's not that these are bad products, they are great, but yeah, I'm kind of into just the like plain brow thing. I'm like, yeah, it's not as fierce of a look, but I'm not into it anymore. Okay, second product, mascara. This is the L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes. This was a mainstay of teenage me's makeup routine. I loved a volumizing thick mascara. I wanted it clumped on there. Well, not clumped on, but like combed through thick. So fun. I would just like really work it in the roots and drag it up. And oh, is there still some in here? I just loved how it looked. But your makeup taste changed over time, and I'm just gonna balance it out now that I've done this. First of all, this is dried pretty much. It is finished. Whenever I put it on now, it will crumble off and flake off my lashes, and not in a very long time either. Like, I don't even think I had it this long where it started crumbling. There are just better mascara formulas out there. My makeup taste has changed. I want a different type of look and formula. I'm not regularly every single day dumping on loads of mascara into my lashes anymore. I just want a more fluttery look, and I actually quite like the colored mascaras from Maybelline, the sky high ones. I like putting on the indigo one. That's my go-to everyday mascara, and I go to the office, so nothing wrong with her. There's just probably better options for me out there now, even in the drugstore, and I'm not, sad to say, but I don't look for volume million lashes anymore. So that's a sad goodbye. That's a hard goodbye. Another sad goodbye is this Barry M glazed gel chrome eyeshadow. She's so fun. Oh my god, look at her. She's so fun. But she just dried up. I literally only got to use her twice, I think. So, not I think, I know. This pot, I don't know if it's just mine. It doesn't close properly, so like it all dried up. I don't know if you can see. It's like, and I've tried many times and it doesn't close properly. So it all just dried out. Otherwise it was like a more of a liquidy gel texture, and like you put it on and it's so nice and glittery. Let me see if I can, it's like all falling over my clothes right now. It is a powder. I can't get anything on here. Okay. Now imagine this ramped up by like 500. That's how it was originally. So it kind of sucks because I love a duochrome glitter shadow. I love it, and I'm so sad that that dried up before I got more use out of it. Okay, next, Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Hardly any use because I don't use concealer, and I think I was getting recommended the wrong concealers. Having very dry, sensitive skin, even now, okay, my moisturizer finished a couple of days ago, so I'm using a backup spare kind of concoction I had until like my moisturizer was back in stock. I got it today, thank god. Why couldn't I just go get it from the store? Because it's expensive and I have such dermatitis, eczema prone skin, like so sensitive to like flaring up immediately, that I don't want to take the risk and use something else, so I have to use my expensive one. And yeah, there was an offer going on, so I bought it online on offer and it arrived today. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is that I find it really hard to find concealers that suit me because they do tend to cling to the dry patches underneath my eyes, show a lot of texture and dryness, and then throughout the day they just do not last. And for me, it's so important for my makeup to last and like relatively smooth and shiny and dewy and fresh throughout the day, because especially in the office, right, you're in there for what, you're out of the house for about say 8 to 9 hours, and the makeup needs to last through that, and no concealer that I've ever tried has lasted through that. Not this. I had another one that I did quite like, but it expired and it caused me to break out everywhere. This again I've had for a couple of years. It was a recommendation from a friend. She's like, yeah, it's great for dry skin. Lies. Not if your skin is as dry as mine. Back to the office point, is just like the air conditioning dries out your skin so much. You could have the most amazing regime and like beautiful makeup routine, but like you will still feel it on your face at the end of the day and you're like, I need to get out of here. I'm so glad I'm not doing 5 days a week in office, because god knows what would be happening on the face right now. She can't handle it. She's sensitive. She yearns for the Friday work from home and weekend for the recharge and the reset. So yeah, this did not do anything for me. I would really just keep it on hand for like, if I was going out on night and I needed a sort of brightening step in my makeup look, and I know I was just going to be wearing it for like 2 or 3 hours and I take it off, because no concealer lasts for longer than that on me, except the one I just got from Tower 28, this Swipe on All Over Serum Concealer. Amazing, perfect shade match. I think another problem with this is not my shade. Again, like, I don't think people at the counters know how to shade match you. They're doing it all wrong. I've consistently through my life always gone and matched to shades that are so much lighter to me. They completely wash me out. They're all wrong. Being quite a fair person, I think everyone just assumes, like my friends, if they're like my friend who helped me buy this, or like the ladies of the makeup counter, they always assume that I have a very cool tone and they give me like the palest of pale concealer or like shade, and it's all wrong, because I actually am a neutral that leans a bit warm. Again, this lighting is not helping. I do have a rosier makeup look on right now that's bringing out the pinks in my face, but I'm not as cool as some shade matches trying to make me out to be. So this one was not for me. And yeah, like I said, it's old, it's expired, it's gonna break me out, and I have a product I'd rather use. I don't really like to throw products away if I haven't used them all up and given them a fair chance, but they're just doing nothing for me and taking up space, and it's like I can't do anything about it. And the next one, this is the one that is offense to the world. This is the product that needs jail time. I've tried so hard to use it up because it's really not that big, but the like, oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. I thought this was gonna be so good. Like last year when I was having skin problems again, I was like, okay, you know, it's like 97% skincare, it's a sheer tint, it's NYX, it should be good. The reviews online look good. They're not giving you wear tests, okay? Like, first of all, it's a very, very sheer skin tint. Yes, it just gives you like barely their coverage, but it's all gone after an hour, instantly rubs off. It was clinging to my dry patches. It was really like clinging to them after a while. And another thing that really freaked me out about it and that I hated was the fact that this settled into like fine lines and emphasized lines that frankly I do not have on my face without this on. And it was awful because I'd put it on and like it's like the ones that you can smooth out and like pull away, but then it's like I would have to do that every couple of minutes, every 15-20 minutes, which is not what you want. You don't want to be stressed. I don't want to be stressing about what's on my face. I just want to put it on and go. So this, and then I think the last time I gave this a shot as well, it just refused to blend on my forehead. It was like little patches and like streaked all over, and it was so weird because like I wasn't even wearing a primer or any moisturizer or skincare underneath that should have been affecting it, but it was just bad. And this price point for this size, I think I paid 12 or 13 pounds, and it's just not worth that. Like, I was willing to give it a chance because it looked good and I sort of trust NYX, but what? Why? This was awful. Immediately going in the bin. She's gone. Okay, actually I lied. I have 7 makeup products. I just remembered this last one. It's a Fenty cream lip gloss. This actually doesn't belong to me. This belongs to a friend, and it's been like over 2 years since I like was like, oh, I have your gloss, I need to give it back to you. And I just haven't, like, she's not even here. I haven't talked to her in a couple of months either, but she's not in the country. Safe to say I don't think this gloss is getting back to her. It's got a fair amount of usage on it, and I did think that, okay, oh, you know, maybe I can just try to use it myself. But I have to say 2 things. One, this color is not really for me. I did try it on and it's just not a color I like or would ever put on, and I don't think it's suited for me either, or the tones I wear, the type of makeup looks I do. And I have a lipstick in a similar shade also gifted to me by that same friend, and again, like I said, it's not my go-to color, so I don't use that lipstick that much, and I'm trying to finish it. So I'm not going to add another one into the collection. Secondly, it kind of does, I'm sorry, no offense to anyone, no offense to my friend, no offense to you if you don't mind these things. It's like a me thing, but I was getting kind of icked out at the thought of using someone else's lip gloss, like putting it in and out on my lips and like not knowing where it's been. I'm so, like, I just can't do it. For me, it hurts inside. Okay. Next one. So these are the last 2 beauty items that are not makeup. So this is my skincare. It's the La Roche-Posay Toleriane Dermalergia Fluid. Yeah, so backstory, I started to get really terrible dermatitis and eczema flare-ups over the past 2.5 years, and I can't really pinpoint the reason why, but it does just happen, and it means I've had to be really careful and pare down my cosmetics use because my skin has been extremely sensitive and dehydrated consistently. And I think, you know, this house that I moved into, it is a bit drier and I need a humidifier in my room anyways. And it's not that I'm not hydrated. I love to drink water. It's my favorite drink. But yeah, nonetheless, just been having these issues. A lot of my regular skincare was also causing me to flare up. My skin was burning and getting red. The problem wasn't going away. There was just like dry white patches everywhere. I had like a permanent patch of eczema. My hair was like just round, and I was like, is this an infection? It didn't go away. I'd been prescribed creams and it wasn't going away, and I was like, do I have a fungal like ringworm infection? That's how bad it was. That's how much it was freaking me out. But then eventually one day I just went to the La Roche-Posay Toleriane Dermalergia line, which is for, you know, skin concerns like this, and I just replaced my face wash with one face wash from them, which is like a cream cleanser, but you don't have to wash it off, and you can use it as a makeup remover and stuff. So I just do that, and I just have this. And now very, very slowly I've started reintroducing other bits of skincare back into my routine, but I really can't do it for long. Like, I can't. I tried this Ordinary Serum Barrier Booster Serum. It's like bright pink, Pepto-Bismol pink. I put that on my face for the past 2 days that I was out of this. My skin's not liking it. It looks okay on the camera, I think, but she's dry here and she kind of burns. Same over here, dry spots and patches, and it does take quite a bit of effort to not like itch and touch it. So that's her, and her replacement has come. Oh my god. And the last thing I have is this Husk Argan Oil 5-in-1 leave-in spray. And it's a spray, so if you have skin concerns like mine, would recommend. It is pricey, but I got it while there was a deal going on. So yeah, I think if you're smart about it, you can find it on offer quite a lot, because I got £8 off this. That's amazing. This I just got at the Waitrose near my office. It's so good. If you have quite dry, prone to fizz, low porosity hair especially, that just doesn't really absorb everything, or like when you put on product it just kind of hangs and weighs your hair down and makes it feel weird, this is really good. I just spray this on after I've washed my hair and before, if I'm gonna blow dry, sometimes at night as well. And it's really good for hair hydrating your hair, and because it's not a heavy oil, it's a really lightweight spray with a very fine mist. It just like it's quite good for if you have a similar hair type to mine. So these are all the things that I'm getting rid of. Thumbnail. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you're getting rid of.